Hey, and we're live. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning for some of you, actually, or good afternoon. How are you? How is everyone doing? Let me put some comments in here. Gonzalo, hey, welcome. Darius, how's Dimi? I'm great. How are you? Hey, Dimi, what's up? It's Nicholas from Mauritius. Welcome, Nicholas. How is everyone doing? I'm here in Bucharest, Romania. It's 10 p.m. Here right now. We've did the day light savings thing a couple of days ago, and usually the webinar should have been at 9 p.m., but it's at 10 p.m. So I'll have an interesting and exciting night. Jay, welcome, Jay. Hey, Dimi, Bogdan, and everyone. So great to see you all again. Oh, Australia, 2:52 a.m. Marinda, you stayed up for the Brizy community. Thank you very much. You'll be very excited after this webinar. I'll show you Brizy Shops, and greetings from Alberta, Canada. Hey, Jeff, welcome. Maybe give it another 20, 30 seconds for some of you to come in. I have my coffee ready to keep me up and with energy. How is everyone doing? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Awesome. Let's get started. I have pretty exciting news for all of you. Let me add this nice presentation on the stage. Tonight, we'll be introducing Brizy Shops. This is something we've been working on for some time now, as some of you probably know, and we are gearing up for launch. And I want to show it to you and see how everything works. And a couple of designs will be launching with Brizy Shops very soon. Session goals. I will be going through Brizy Shops, an overview, and I'll share my screen and show you. We'll look at the pricing plans and an exclusive offer that we are preparing for as an introductory price, basically for our Brizy community. And we'll talk on how you'll be accessing Brizy Shops based on the plan you have, and some important information that we want to share about this. And of course, we'll end up with frequently asked questions session. I have actually a couple of questions already prepared because we had a wish list on the website, and we got a lot of questions there, and I've prepared a couple of them. Hopefully, they will cover the basics. We'll be here around 60 minutes as usual, give or take, of course, based on how many questions and how excited we will be. And please put all your questions here in the chat. I'll put them on the screen once we get into the Q&A session. I'm Dimi Baitanchuk. I'm the co-founder here and the CEO of Brizy, and I'm excited to show you Brizy Shops. Let's get right into it. What is Brizy Shops? So, as you know, in Brizy Cloud, we didn't have, or we don't have still, e-commerce functionality, and we've been working very hard on it, and we'll be launching Brizy Shops very soon, actually in May, early May. Brizy Shops is basically adding functionality, e-commerce functionality to Brizy Cloud. It's not something native that we've developed. As it turns out, creating e-commerce, it's pretty hard to do, and it takes a lot of time and resources. So we've opted to integrate Ecwid as a third-party integration inside Brizy Cloud. It will be an add-on that is paid separately based on each website, and we'll go into more details related to this a bit later. Of course, because this is an add-on, you will need a Brizy Pro plan already in your account in order to be able to use this e-commerce functionality. Of course, it will be available for our white label partners, and here I'm talking about the white label agencies and also our enterprise partners that are integrating deeply inside their product via our API infrastructure. We'll cover this a bit later as well. Brizy Shops overview. Let's get right into it. I will share my screen if I can figure out StreamYard again. Share my screen. Yeah, let's start with the Brizy Cloud dashboard. As you might know, this is the Brizy Cloud dashboard. And what you'll notice right from the get-go, that's here near the Pro badge, you'll see a nice icon of a cart. So this means that this project is not only a Pro project, but it's also a shopping. It has the e-commerce Brizy Shops functionality. How you'll activate this? There are actually two ways of doing it. This is one of the projects that doesn't have this nice shop icon, so it's not a shop yet. What you'll do, you'll go here and you will activate a shop. And we have a couple of plans that you will be offering, and we'll go through that in just a couple of minutes. And we have a couple of options here. We have a shop free, which is a trial for 14 days. It will let you figure out the functionality and if Brizy Shops works for you. And another 3 plans called Venture, Business, and Unlimited. And each of them comes with different features and functionalities. And we will go through them in a minute. Of course, you'll select here what you want to purchase. You'll purchase a license, and then you'll be able to activate this shop license for your specific project. So this is one way to buy a Pro license, a Brizy Shop license. And another way, of course, is from the website. I'll show you the landing page in just a second. Before I go into the editor, let me actually switch to our showcase tonight. This is a shop we've built based on our one of our templates that you'll have, of course, access to when we launch Brizy Shops. It's a gardening, pets and pots, and a gardening website shop. It looks very cool. Actually, my colleague Bogdan put all this together with all these nice images. As you can see, some icons here with the AI-generated images. Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Bogdan. It looks very cool and very fresh. I like the color scheme. And it's basically a shop built with Brizy and our shop functionality via our third-party Ecwid integration. So you can see some products here. Let's go into one of the products, or maybe let's go to the products category where we have all the products. And we will go inside the product. Let's choose one. It doesn't really matter. And here we'll have, of course, the details of the product, price, quantity, the usual things that you are used to when you are browsing this kind of shops. Of course, share functionality, product details, galleries, and so on and so forth. This is how it looks. Very, very cool. And of course, we have accounts as well. And we have, as you can see, I've done some shopping already and some test purchases here. The cart, which is probably empty, of course. Let me jump into the builder to show you how we've actually built this, and of course how you'll use it to build your own shop using Brizy Shops. One sec, share this tab instead. Excellent. Now we are inside the Brizy Cloud Builder. As you can see, this is the home page of our shop. Let me go and open the CMS here. How you'll access shops? You'll go to the CMS in Brizy Cloud, and of course you'll find out this shop functionality. I have the shop option, of course, now is activated, but if you don't have it activated, you'll find a nice banner here that will let you start a trial and purchase Brizy Shops. Let me walk you very fast through how you'll build here. So we have the product, of course. You'll be adding your products here. I'll go inside one to show you the options that we have. And what we are actually integrating here is an Ecwid integration, like I've told you. So everything that they are offering in terms of products, categories, templating, ordering, and all the functionality that they are offering, we are offering as well. So if you are familiar with Ecwid, probably you are, it will be basically something very easy to understand and very easy to use. And you'll be able to build what we've built here is something on the basic side, but you'll be able to build products that are very complex with attributes and all sorts of options and variations. For example, we have here files, and this will let you basically sell how do you call it, digital products, right? So you'll upload the files here, and when your users will pay for this product, they will get the files that you are uploading here. Of course, you'll be able to sell products that require shipping and pickup, and Ecwid, and of course we're offering that as well, a lot of shipping options and taxes, SEO options. Of course, what can you do without SEO options, right? You need to be discoverable. Related products, where you can add certain related products on a product page, and a buy now button that will let you, it's very interesting, will let you get this product as an embeddable code to put it anywhere on the web. So these are the options for a product. Of course, you probably are used to it from other systems like WooCommerce in WordPress or Shopify, for example. Calories, you have pricing, stocks, and all sorts of options like this. Categories, very, very simple. You'll build categories of products, and here, of course, you'll add the products in different categories, subcategories, and you can structure them exactly the way you want. Gift cards, a very interesting functionality that will let you create gift cards for someone that can purchase gift cards for their friends and family. The templates part, I'll show you in just a second how you can control and edit with Brizy. Orders, these are my 2 orders that I've played with, my test orders. And abandoned carts, I know that this was a question in our community related to abandoned carts. Yes, there is a functionality like this in one of the plans. Of course, you can manage your customers from here, and also we have certain sales channels which are very interesting, because you'll have the opportunity to sell or to sell your products and put your shop on certain social profiles like Facebook, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and other marketplaces like Amazon, eBay, and Square. So this is in a nutshell what the shop part does. We also have a discounts section where you can create different discount codes and different basically promotions, right, for your shop to give discounts to your users. And let me, after this, go to the project settings, because here in the project settings, up until now we had only sites, but once we launch shops, you'll find a new tab here at the top. It's called Shops, and here we've put a lot of options related to your shops, like store profile, regional settings, how you can control things related to the pricing or to the weights and things like that. The cart and checkout, you have all sorts of options here to play with. If you want to disable or enable something related to the cart, what is showed in the cart, what's not showed, and so on and so forth. And of course, we have a white label documentation for this as well, and you'll be able to go through it and find out about all the options here. Our colleague JP is actually working to create an extensive video documentation for our Brizy Shops. So stay tuned. We will have that helping you build your Brizy Shops with those in our Brizy Academy. Google Analytics, Meta Pixels, and things like that. So you'll have everything here to build a very, very successful shops. A very interesting functionality. This is a way, for example, if you already have Ecwid, if you're using and you want to come from Ecwid to Brizy, it's a very easy way to export from your shop the catalog and bring it here inside Brizy. So basically, you can transfer your products and your product catalog inside Brizy from any. But of course, it needs to be an Ecwid shop, not something else. Everything related to payments can be found here. We are offering, I think, around 120 payment options. It's around the globe, and I think you'll find everything you need here. I know that there are some countries that are underserved in terms of payments, like, I don't know, India or South Africa. Or Latin America. There are some countries that are underserved from this perspective, but I can guarantee you that you'll find here anything you need to to process payments throughout your Brizy shop. Legal, you can do a website without legal, everything related to compliance and the terms and conditions, privacy policies, and things like this that you need to have on your website. Shipping, very important if you have products that require shipping. And of course, here we have a lot of shipping options you can integrate and install inside your shop. Taxes, what we would be without taxes, and you'll enable this based on address, and the taxes are calculated automatically. It's very, very, very interesting, and I mean, interesting for not for me necessarily, but for accountants, let's say, maybe that is interesting. Invoices, interesting. This you can control the template basically of your invoice, and you upload the logo and things like that. We go to the templates. You remember that I've told you I'll show you templates in just a bit. This is basically a shortcut to that option there. So if you're clicking this, you'll go to templates inside the shop settings, and these templates will let you control with Brizy how these pages will basically look, right? Will be. So the category template, the product template, my account, cart, favorites, and so on and so forth. So you'll be controlling templates from here. Last but not least, notifications. This handles all the notifications that go from your shop to your customers, ordering, the status notification if the products are shipped or not, and things like that. And of course, you can enable and disable them. But more important, maybe you can edit the templates and customize them and make them your own. This is it with the shop functionality. It's pretty basic if you look at it, and we are very excited about this very native integration in a sense, right? Because we've embedded Ecwid very deeply inside Brizy Cloud, and it looks like it's something from here built by us. It's very easy to use. I will encourage you to go into it, and because we are offering Brizy free for Brizy Shops free, that plan for 14 days, I think that will be a great opportunity for you to test and do all sorts of things here. Let me go to the pages, because we've built what you are seeing here inside the builder in the background. It's the home page of our shop. And let me actually, I think I have it opened already. Let me go inside the page here in the builder and show you how we've built this most popular section, let's say, right, with products that come from our Brizy shop. This is a widget, basically an element that we've put on the page. It's called products. It's products, right? So if you're going here, you'll see a new section of widgets that are shop widgets, right? So here we've added a products widget, and of course we've stylized this product widget with titles and with the dynamic data that comes from Brizy Shops. And if you are familiar with how Brizy Cloud works with our elements, this is very, very easy to use. So for example, once you drag this element on the page, you can play with columns, for example, and play with columns, rows, spacing between them, and basically create this website or this view of your product the way you want. We have filters here. So for example, right now we have the most popular. Actually, it brings all the products, but if we want most popular, probably we would want categories. Let's select manual categories, and now here we'll select most popular, right? Most popular. And now we bring in the products from the most popular category. Ordering and do all sorts of things. You can play with Brizy Cloud the regular way you are using the elements right now with any elements. And this is how you'll do it for shops as well, because it's deeply integrated with our dynamic data, and you'll be bringing here products. I think we have another, this is a regular block. This is also a regular block that you can build with Brizy now. And yeah, we have a bestseller category here, which is something similar like you saw up top. The same way you modify it, you can play with everything here. We've actually added some very nice effects here. We have, I'm sure you know, we have a nice, a very comprehensive or a great effects library, and you can put interest, hover, and scroll effects. And we've used a scale effect here on the images just to make them pop a bit. I like it a lot. And this is how you build with Brizy and also with Brizy Shops. Let me go now and show you actual product page, right? Because I think that is a very important page which your users will visit. Let me choose. I don't know. Maybe this one. You can put videos here as well, which is something very, very cool. What we want to do now, there are two options here. If you want to modify a template for a product, you have two options. So you can modify the template from here, right? The usual, how you do it usually in Brizy Cloud. But what you see here is it says edit individual template, which means this will edit only this template for this product. If you want to edit the template for all the products all at once, you will need to click this button here, edit product template, or go to the templates and of course edit product template from here. This is how you'll do it. I'll go to the edit product template. So basically we'll edit the template that applies to all our products inside our shop. Aqua Mist Flow. So this is the product that we're editing, but you need to keep in mind that what modifications we're doing here, it's over the template that applies to all the products. So basically what we're modifying is all the products at once. And let's say, for example, that you have some products that have certain options filled in here in the product. And this is why we built this option here to let you, here you'll see product auto. What this means is that this template will get the product based on context. So if you're going to the Aqua Mist Flow, it will display the Aqua Mist Flow product. If you're going to another product, it will bring in the dynamic data from there. But sometimes we want to see another product here in the template, right? Just to play with it. So for example, if you're choosing a Blooming Ritual, right, Pourer, you'll see that this has, for example, other options like sizes, right? So you probably want to include this in order to modify all the options throughout the product. And how you'll do it is very simple. You'll go here and we have all sorts of options here. For example, columns. We have certain ways to modify and rearrange your product, your information inside the product, because this is a widget that comes from Ecwid, and we are modifying and stylizing it with the interface of Brizy, with how Brizy does things. The same goes with display. For example, there are certain options that you can display or not display. For example, SKU, you can display it or not, right? Or the price, of course. Why would you want the price displayed? But maybe there are cases where you don't want it, and so on and so forth. So you can turn things on or off based on the options here. The same goes with buttons. So for example, if you don't want share buttons, you just turn them off. The share buttons disappear. Or if you want them, you can say, okay, I need Facebook, Pinterest, and not Twitter, or things like that. The same goes with favorite buttons if you want a favorite functionality. This is how you turn things on or off. But what if you want to modify something on the page, right? It's very simple, because if you are familiar with Brizy Cloud, all it takes is just click something, right? You want to modify this, you just click it, and you play with sizes, you play with fonts, you play with colors, you play with alignment. So this is how you work with our UI, and this is how easy it is to modify everything. You want to modify a button, you just click it, and you play with it and modify it. And the same goes with everything. So for example, let's play a bit with the gallery. Here on the gallery, we've built a couple of options which are interesting. So for example, maybe we don't want this gallery where the thumbs are at the bottom, but we want them with the thumbs on the left side, right? And you click this, and just like that, the thumbs are positioned there. The same goes with this. So you can play with the options here in order to stylize the product details page exactly like you want. And of course, if you are used to Brizy and Brizy Cloud specifically, you'll know how to modify and how to use our UI. It's very, very easy and simple. And everything is like this. You click it and you modify it, you play with it, colors, fonts, alignments, and so on and so forth. The main idea is that Brizy is used stylize everything and to position some things and to turn things on or off. But the information comes, guess from where? From your Brizy Shop product. So what you're filling in here inside the product, I can't remember what I picked, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe this one. What you're filling in inside this product, like descriptions, SKU, weights, name, images, price, and so on. It comes in dynamically inside this this widget, which is a product widget, of course. You can find it here under shops. This is the one, the product. You drag it on the page, and you are bringing in your dynamic product. Of course, we need to switch this back to our auto because we want this to be brought in automatically, because remember, we are editing a template that is applying across all our products. And what I would like to do now is actually go to the shop page here on our home page and show you how you'll be going through the purchasing process. Let's say, right, a customer will come to your website and you will go to your products, browse the products section, let's say, and they will go with let's see what I didn't purchase today. Maybe this one, enchanted garden pot, right? It's 49 on sale, so 70 usually. Pretty expensive, I would say, for a gardening pot, but it is what it is. And if you want to purchase this, let's say you are decided to get it, you just add it to the bag, and this product will be added inside your shopping bag. We put here my cart, but you can modify this and make it and name it as you want. And as you can see here in the shopping cart, we have the enchanted garden pot, quantity 1, of course. I don't want more, and I already have my dimi@brizy.io email here because I'm already logged in. But if you are not logged in, there is a very simple way to log in via a link. You just input your email, the system sends you a link, you click it, and an account is created automatically. Let's say I want the news and exclusive offers for the future, and then I just check out. Here I've set up pay by cash just to have this flow very, very easy and not go through the purchasing process actually and do a real purchase. But of course, like I've showed you, and probably we'll discuss this a bit more in the Q&A section, there are over 120 payment systems, and you'll be setting them up, and all the options will appear here, and they will be able to select whatever Stripe or different payment processors. Place order, confirmation is done, and of course, because you can create a thank you page that is custom with Brizy, I've found this very nice Lottie animation with a nice thanks. But you can build whatever you want on the page with Brizy. And this is our order that we did already. If I go to my account right now, remember that I had 2 orders. Now I have 3, of course, because I purchased this nice enchanted garden pot. And this is how I see it, right? I see that it awaits payment because I need to pay cash, and of course it's waiting processing. Let's go back a bit to the builder and to the Brizy Shops, and let me show you how that order looks like here inside the shop. As you can see, we had 2 orders, but now we have 3. So this is the 3rd one, which of course is awaiting payment and awaiting processing. And based on this, you can update it, view order, update statuses, print the order, and do the fulfillment and things like that. Of course, you have all the options here to, for example, if the money already came in, you can switch it to paid and do all sorts of processing, let's say, on orders. This is how it works in a nutshell. I think we are very excited about it. It's a very seamless integration with Brizy Cloud, and I can't wait to see what shops you'll be building. We'll probably have. I'll talk with my colleagues, with Bogdan especially, because he's the gatekeeper of our showcase page on the website. We'll probably have a shop section where we'll showcase different nice shops that you'll be building. What's next? I think I'm how about I show you? I think it will be very, very interesting and exciting if I show you a couple of designs that we'll be bringing on with Brizy Shops, right? I think it will be very interesting. The first one, this is I think it's a design digital experience. I think this would be a shop that will let you sell digital products, right? I don't know, courses, designs, and things like that. It's very vibrant, very nice and colorful. I think this will play very cool with that. The next one, this is a more of an arts gallery kind of a shop. I'm not sure if you have arts clients, but if you do, you'll be able to use this. Of course, this serves only as a dummy content because you'll be able to replace this if you like the structure. It's very simple to replace it with your own. The next one, something related to decor, holiday decor specifically. Of course, Christmas has passed a bit, right? But you can switch it to, I don't know, Easter or maybe do a Black Friday, Cyber Monday kind of a thing, or wait for Christmas and use it as a Christmas decor shop. Looks very cool. Of course, all this is integrated with our Brizy Shops. Next one, jewelry and bracelets and necklaces and earrings. Nice. So it's I like very much the vibrant nation of this website. Stay fresh, tasty explosions, some snacks and very delicious healthy foods. Very nice. I'll just browse very fast through it. I think we were launching with 20 or something like that. I'll show only 7 or 8. Summer sale. This is something more of a sports kind of a shop. Sports articles and nice one. This is a wooden toys for kids shop. So if you'll be building something more joyful like this, or more maybe you'll be using this one. The next one. Next step, this is a footwear shop. Hot deals. Very cool. I think we have a fashion as well, a fashion shop. Very modern. I can't wait to see what you'll be building with our templates, and of course with the templates that you'll be building for your clients. A pet shop, probably it sells all sorts of foods and supplements and things like that. Yes. Very cool, very colorful. And the last one I'll be showing is a beauty essential, something with all sorts of face cream and things like that. So these are just a snippet of the templates that will be starting with in Brizy Shops. You'll be able to use them, install them, of course, and start from them, and then you'll be modifying the templates via Brizy, and you'll be able to use them as your shops. Let me go back to StreamYard if I can find it. Okay, perfect. This was the Brizy Shops overview. I hope you liked it, and I can't wait to see your questions and to get more deeper into it. Let's go now to pricing plans. I'm sure that you are very not necessarily excited, but curious to find out about our pricing model and how this will work. Let me present again, share the screen, and I'll show you something very cool that this is again our Bogdan's one of our co-founders, which drives the design in Brizy doing. It's a very nice landing page that we'll be putting online together with shops, and we're leveraging. I want to walk you through it because we're leveraging a lot of the options in Brizy Cloud related to effects and how things can appear on your page to give a certain experience, right, when you're presenting things. And this will be our shops, Brizy Shops page that will present the shopping functionality in Brizy. It will go over a lot of options, features, white label partners, benefits for your users, and so on and so forth. And of course, we'll go at the bottom where we'll have the pricing and the plans that we'll be selling. If you remember, I've showed you the dashboard in Brizy Cloud where you had that 4 options, right? You had the Brizy free plan that you can take for a spin for 14 days, and other 3 plans that are exactly this: venture, business, and unlimited. We've chose to keep the names exactly like they are on Ecwid. You can go check them out on their website as well. These are the plans that they are selling, and also we are selling through Brizy as well. We are offering, of course, I've told you that we'll have introductory price or an introductory deal or offer for our Brizy community, and basically it will be from 24 to 14 per month for venture, 25 from 44 for business, and of course 59 if I know my numbers in English at this hour, from 104. And of course each plan comes with different functionality. The important I think the first thing that is important is the number of products, because if you are building website shops that are bigger shops that have a lot of products, more than 100, probably you will need a bigger plan. But also there are certain functionalities that come in each plan. So for example, if you're looking at this, you'll get, for example, in business, you'll get all the features here in venture plus this ones, and of course in unlimited you'll get all the features in business and all the unlimited. So basically you'll get all the features that are in the previous plan. You can go through it. It's pretty straightforward. The differentiator is in the number of products, very easily seen, and of course different functionality. In business, for example, you have that abandoned cart recovery functionality that you can activate. So if you're on a venture plan and you go there inside Brizy, it will prompt you to upgrade to a business plan in order to use the abandoned cart functionality. These are the prices, and of course, if you go yearly, as you are used to with Brizy Cloud as well, we are offering 20% off. So if you're purchasing yearly, you'll get a very nice discount on the plans. Yeah, this is it with the pricing. Let me stop sharing and go further into my presentation. How to access Brizy Shops, right? I've showed you the 2 ways of doing it. Actually, I showed you one, but the other way is from the pricing plan, the pricing that I've just showed you, because you can buy a license from the website, and when you're buying a license, of course, you'll get one license for one shop, right? And you'll be going into your Brizy Cloud account and choose on which website you can activate or you want to activate the shopping functionality on. So basically, you'll be purchasing from the website or from the Brizy Cloud dashboard, and you'll get one license, and you'll be able to activate it to one of your websites inside Brizy Cloud. You know already that we are offering Brizy Shops trial. It's a 14 days trial for these Brizy Shop plans. It's I wouldn't call it a dumbed down plan, but it's a more smaller plan, let's say, right? You can add only up to 5 products in the catalog, and you can customize the store design using Brizy exactly like I showed you, and of course set up payments. It provides the essentials, right, to get a sense on how Brizy Shops works, and to let you explore basically the functionality and see if everything works the way you want. And you have 14 days to decide. After that, you'll be able to decide if you want to get one of the paid plans. Very important. This is something that is very, very important. In May 2023, we did a very important update on our payment systems. We've switched Paddle, which was our payments provider up until May 2023. This is an important date. You don't need to remember it necessarily, but it's an important date for us, because at that point we switched from Paddle as a payment processor to Stripe, and that means that we switched from a version 1 payment system inside Brizy Cloud and our platform to a version 2, let's call it, right? So basically from version 1 Paddle, we switched to version 2 Stripe. And why this is important for this Brizy Shops functionality? It is very important because the version 1 plans, all the plans, it doesn't matter. be it studios, LTDs, AppSumos. It doesn't really matter what plan you have. If you've purchased it before May 2023, the Brizy Shops functionality will not be activated by default. So you will not see it once we launch. You will not see Brizy Shops inside your Brizy account. Of course, you don't need to panic because we will bring Brizy Shops to your account, but it requires some legwork, not necessarily from you, more from us, and a migration process, basically, from that version 1 payment system to that version 2 that we did on May 2023. Of course, it comes without saying that all the clients, everyone, all the customers, partners that purchased any plan after May 2023 will get the Brizy Shop functionality by default inside their account once we launch early May. And they will be able to purchase it, activate it on their stores, and so on and so forth. What we'll do for all the, let's call them version 1 legacy accounts, let's say, is we will add a notification inside the account, so you don't need to remember where did you purchase the plan, when, if it's May, if it's April, if it's 2022 or 2024. You don't have to remember that. We will add a notification inside your account prompting you to request a Brizy Shop upgrade, basically a migration, right? This will be one thing that we'll do, and the second one, of course, will notify you over email and with all the detail explaining what I've just told you, right? The migration part and what we need to do in order to offer you this Brizy Shops functionality. How we'll do it? It will be on demand basis because we have tens of thousands of accounts in both buckets, version 1 and version 2. And in order to stagger it a bit, right, we will do it on demand. So we will send waves of emails to you, and you will need to basically request an upgrade. And this is how we'll approach it in order to do it efficiently and of course to not create a huge bottleneck, right? Tens of thousands of accounts that needs to be migrated from version 1 to version 2. So this is a very important fact that I wanted to be very, very transparent about. We switched that payment system and we need to do this migration. We will notify everyone. You will receive an email from us. If for some reason our emails go into your spam, which is possible, if you're logging in inside after we launch, if you're logging in inside your Brizy account, you'll definitely see that notification that will make very, very clear. This is it about the important announcement. White label and enterprise partners. We received a lot of questions about this. Brizy Shops, of course, given that it is a white label integration as well, right? An Ecwid, a white label integration inside Brizy Cloud. It will be available for resale by our white label and enterprise partners, of course. Brizy Shops for our partners, white label and enterprise, they will be disabled by default because we presume that some of our partners will not want to basically give it to their users, right? So we can't force them or we can't spring Brizy Shops on them. So they will be disabled by default. And what we'll do, of course, again, we'll notify you, each and every one of you, our white label agencies, our enterprise partners that are integrating via our APIs. We will notify you about this functionality. We will ask you if you want to offer it to your users, and then we'll go through the onboarding process in order to enable you to offer that to your users, either via our Stripe integration, via our white label accounts, or via our API integration with our B2B and enterprise partners. So this is how we'll approach it with white label and enterprise. Stay tuned once we launch in early May. Q&A, and we are there 45 minutes in at the Q&A session. Let's. I prepared a couple of questions already. I prepared a couple of questions that we had in advance, so probably they will reply already to some of your questions. Will Brizy Shops be included with our current Brizy Pro plans? No, they will not be included. As I've told you, Brizy Shops is an add-on, and this add-on will need to be activated for the websites that you want to be a shop, right? When you're building shops, usually, or when you're building websites, rather, agencies build websites for clients, and not all the websites are shops, right? So it makes perfect sense for Brizy Shops to be an add-on that you'll be activating on the website that you want the shopping functionality on. And it will not be included because it's an add-on and you'll need to pay it separately. And we went through the pricing plan and you saw the prices. How does Brizy Shops work for white label partners? For white label partners, Brizy Shops will be turned off by default, like I told you. But once we get in touch with you and you agree to or want this enabled, you'll be able to offer Brizy Shops throughout your white label integration for your partners. And there are two ways of doing it. Either via our Stripe integration, which will require a small onboarding from our team to tell you how to create the Brizy Shops products inside Stripe and sell them. Or another way to do it is activated via APIs for our B2B and enterprise partners. But the end goal is that you will be offering this Brizy Shops functionality to your users. So when they will come to your white label integration and they will want shops, very easy, they will go to your website, they will purchase via your Stripe integration or via your billing systems, and they will get that Brizy Shops functionality inside their account. Is there a LTD available for Brizy Shops? No, unfortunately, there will never be a LTD available for Brizy Shops. As I've told you, Brizy Shops is not a native integration made by us, which we have control over. And sometimes, if it's built by us, we can maybe extend some LTDs based on certain criteria. This is an Ecwid integration. So basically, what we are doing, we are white labeling Ecwid via their APIs, integrating them inside Brizy Cloud, and reselling Ecwid. And what this means, maybe you've caught up the term, reselling. So basically, each shop that is created, we are paying as well to Ecwid for each shop. So basically, if we would offer a LTD for Brizy Shops, we would need to pay for that shop forever, which is something that unfortunately can't happen because it's not sustainable business-wise. Will there be a promotional price for Brizy users? Yes, it will be. We are launching Brizy Shops in May, early May, and we will have, like you saw in that landing page that I've shared, we are starting with an introductory price. It's I think 50% or a bit more or a bit less discount. So yes, you'll be getting Brizy Shops with a big discount. Can I use Brizy Shops on WordPress? No, you cannot. Brizy Shops is built exclusively for Brizy Cloud. In WordPress, it doesn't really make sense to reinvent the wheel. I'm not sure if Ecwid has a WordPress plugin or installation or something. I don't want to say they have if they don't. But in WordPress, WooCommerce is king. Let's put it like that. And it would not make sense to go there with Brizy Shops. So Brizy Shops, only Brizy Cloud. Is AI going to be integrated in Brizy Shops? We didn't investigate this yet. My hunch is that it will not be because Brizy Shops is not built by us and we don't have control. So we are integrating Ecwid APIs, and there are certain restrictions and certain limitations on what you can do with those APIs. And probably we will need more control and more power there in order to integrate our AI. But it's not something I want to say no or yes, definitely, either way, because the truth is that we didn't investigate it deeply enough yet to actually tell you exactly if it will be or not. So this question will remain open, and we'll talk more about it in another webinar. How soon can I get access to Brizy Shops? You can get access to Brizy Shops early May. So we are putting all the bells and whistles, let's say, and dotting the T's and crossing the I's. How do you say it? Right now. So early May, you will get this functionality inside your Brizy account. Of course, if you are on that V2 billing. So basically, if you've purchased the plan after May 2023. What payment gateways are supported? They are offering, I think, 120 payment systems. You know what? Let me, if we're here, I think I have share screen. Let me see if I have the, okay, I have the supported payment gateways already here. So this is the white label help center documentation that we'll be offering as well. And this is the list of online payment gateways. I scrolled through it very fast, but it looks like they have everything. I mean, Stripe, Square, PayPal, Lightspeed, to check out in over 200 countries. I mean, it's BitPay, CC Avenue in India. I know India is underserved, for example. We have eWay in Australia and New Zealand, Instamojo, iPay in Southeast Asia and Malaysia and Philippines and so on. So a lot of Netcash in South Africa, a lot of payment systems. And you can go here, for example, once we'll make this public, you can go here and, for example, you can go payment options by countries and find your country. For example, let's find Romania, for example. Let's see if it's here. Poland, Portugal, Romania. Okay, so in my country, payment options to check out, authorize, Mobi paid. So a lot of options for me to set up Revolut, a lot of options to set up, and this goes for every country basically. A lot of options to set everything up. I think you'll find here everything you need in terms of payment gateways. Next, will there be cross-sales, upsells, discount codes, and abandoned cart functionality? Discount codes, yes. Abandoned cart functionality, yes. I'm not 100% sure about cross-sales and upsells. I think there are. I saw something related to the cart functionality where you can turn on to show. Oh, nice. Heart. To show certain functionality there. So probably cross sales and upsells can be put there. Can I sell subscriptions? What about digital products? The both answers are yes and yes. You can sell subscriptions. I think subscription is the feature that is available only in the business plan, so the middle one, not in venture. You'll need to look over the feature set. But yes, you can sell subscriptions and also digital products. I think in my demo, I've showed you that nice file tab where you can upload files and they will be delivered to the customer once the order is set to automatically to paid. Will it be able to connect to social platforms? Yes, it will. We have connections, so basically you'll be able to sell, build your shop with Brizy Shops, and you'll be able to sell on Facebook and on Instagram for social networks and different marketplaces like eBay or Amazon, I think, or Square or Google, I think, Google Shopping or something like that. So you have a slew of options where you build basically in Brizy Cloud and then you sell in all these nice social platforms and marketplaces. Oh, thanks. No, not thanks. We're not going to thanks yet. Because I only finished the questions that we had pre-filled in, or the template questions, right, that we received from you. Let me go back through the chat. Oh my God, what's here? I think we'll let me go back and see your questions. One sec. A lot of. Gonzalo, Dimi, being one of the first and seeing how the project has grown really excites me. Gonzalo, I can tell you that it excites us more, and we've started this years ago, and we still have that fire and that drive to push things forward. And we thank you for your support across the years. Frendel, 3 a.m. in the morning. Oh my God. let's move this along, guys, because Frandel needs to go to sleep. Let's go to the questions. Cassidy, not added with Brizy on WordPress. No, this is Brizy Cloud only. This is a functionality, Brizy Shops for Brizy Cloud. No WordPress involved here. If you have the Pro version of Brizy and are not on Brizy Cloud customer, you can use Shops. You have Brizy Pro and you're not. You need to have. Okay, and probably this is my bad. I apologize for this. You need to have a Pro Brizy Cloud plan, right? Because Brizy Shops is a Brizy Pro functionality. You need to have a Brizy Pro Cloud. So if you don't have a Brizy Pro Cloud and you have a Brizy Pro for WordPress, of course, Brizy Shops for Cloud will not work because you don't have Cloud. So you need a Brizy Pro Cloud. A very good question. Probably I should have put it on my predetermined list. Andrew asks, do we have to subscribe to both platforms, Brizy Shops and Ecwid? No, you do not, Andrew. So you are getting the Brizy Shops functionality directly from us. You don't have anything to do with Ecwid. We are sharing this information related to because it's an Ecwid integration. They provide the technology of shopping. We want to be very transparent about it because we are, if you think about it, we are doing exactly what we are preaching, right? So basically, we are putting the Brizy white label technology in your hands to use it with your clients. And we are doing the same with Ecwid, and we want to be very transparent about it because it will. I think it will help us and our community, because if you know that it's Ecwid, you can go to their website, find out some things, to their community, find out some things. Maybe you know how to use Ecwid already. So I think it will be a benefit for all of us if we are very transparent with you. And you don't need, as a conclusion, you don't need an Ecwid account, only a Brizy Pro and Brizy Shops add-on. What will the price be for Brizy Unlimited lifetime users? The price will be exactly the one that you saw on the website because, as I told you, probably this is something that will be like a broken record. It's an add-on. So basically, you have the websites in your account, and for one of the websites, you just want to activate the shopping add-on, and you'll purchase a shopping license for one of the plans. You'll activate the shop license. The shopping functionality will get activated inside the project, and only that shop will be, or only that website will have shop functionality, and that's all. You want another shop, you purchase another license, and so on and so forth. Yes, Ecwid is an add-on for Brizy Cloud. Jeff, very cool. I agree, Jeff. It's a very, very cool. We are very excited about it. Let's see. David, this is what I've been integrating into Brizy already. I'm curious to see what the cost is to add the products tab into Brizy versus just creating the shop on Ecwid and dropping the code in the page. I can tell you right from the get-go, because a very easy comparison between Ecwid prices and Brizy prices, you'll notice very fast that the prices on Brizy side are lower, right? Because us being a reseller, we get preferential treatment from Ecwid being a partner of theirs. So this is one main advantage. You'll pay less for the shop functionality. And the second main advantage is that our integration directly, Brizy Shops directly inside Brizy Cloud, it's a deeper integration rather than copy pasting the code, right? If you're copy pasting the code inside Brizy page, probably it will work. I wouldn't doubt it because it's an embed, right? And you'll be managing the shop on Ecwid and displaying the shop on Brizy Cloud. It's a bit of a ping-ponging around, right? You want to modify something, you go to Ecwid, I would say that it's a seamless integration, and you'll manage it better from Brizy Shops, David. I was wondering, it's WooCommerce. It's not WooCommerce. WooCommerce it's in Brizy WordPress. This is for Brizy Cloud, but it's similar to WooCommerce in the sense that it's a e-commerce functionality, but for our Brizy Cloud platform. Let's see. Jasmine, do you offer Klarna, Vips, and Swish as payment methods for Scandinavian customers? Jasmine, let's do a test right now. I'm not sure exactly if they have it, but we'll do it live. It's not a problem. Scandinavian, right? Scandinavia. Let's see. I can actually search it very, very fast here in the. We have Norway. You know what I'll do? I'll share the link with you guys inside, and you'll be able to. Jasmine, I just shared the link here inside our chat. You can go there and search all the payment systems and see exactly what payments they have, and if they have what you need. Very good question. Ecwid App Store, will we have it, and will it be limited apps, some great features in the existing apps that are needed? I think this is first of all, this marketplace apps, it will not be there right at the get-go, right at the launch of Brizy Shops. The reason is very, very simple, because we need we can turn it on. It's not a problem. We can turn it on. It will appear there. You'll be able to install apps from the Ecwid App Store. The problem is that we need to be very careful what apps we are offering, because a lot of the apps are there. Some of them are displaying things on the front end. Some of them are adding all sorts of options that need to be considered inside the builder, right? Inside the widgets, inside the elements. So basically, what we will need, I think, because the App Store is pretty vast and they have a lot of options. For some of the applications there, we would probably need to extend some functionality inside Brizy. New elements, I don't know, things that are displayed in the front end in certain points that we need to take care of or be aware of to display them, or things like that. How I think we'll need to approach this. We launch without it, then maybe we reach inside the community to you, for example, or to other customers of ours, and ask them, do you know Ecwid? Do you know the App Store? What applications are the best? What applications are used, right? Because if we start to open everything up, we might hit some problems there with the applications that you are installing and are not maybe displaying correctly in Brizy, or are not. So I think this would be a very good approach. Launch it without it, and then reach out to make a short list, let's say, of applications that we will tackle first, let's say, right? And yeah, this would be a good approach. We would look, if you have a list already, just send it to me, dimi@brizy.io, and of course we'll take it into consideration. Let's see. No, Ray, a lifetime deal will not be available. It's an add-on, which is a monthly paid functionality. Just to check in again. Yes, Stefan. If I don't use Brizy Cloud, I can't use Brizy Shops. That is 100% correct. You need to use Brizy Cloud, and not only that, you need to have a Brizy Cloud Pro plan. No matter which one you choose from our website, starting from personal to enterprise, if you have in your account a Pro Brizy Cloud plan that was purchased after May 2023, you will be able to get a chance to buy the Brizy Shops add-on. And once you buy it, you can activate a license of a shop to one of your websites. This is how it will work. Stefan, I think we covered this. You'll need Brizy Cloud in order to use the Brizy Shops functionality. This was something always communicated and always built like this. Wow, cool modifications, Brizy style top. I have a higher Absumo tier, lifetime, 50 accounts, 50 domains, basically, 50 websites with custom domains. Is the shop option will be free? No, it will not be free, Bogdan. It will not be free. Bogdan from Brizy. I think this is our Bogdan from Brizy, but he's asking a question for a friend. So no, it will not be free. You'll need to purchase it for each of your websites that you want to be a shop. Does this allow you to sell products as a subscription? Yes, it is allowing subscription-based products, but this is functionality only in the business plan. So it's the middle plan that you need to purchase. If you get the first plan, the venture, that will not have the subscription-based payments. You'll get the business, and then you'll be able to sell products as a subscription, build a SaaS business, and so on and so forth. Digital products, ebooks, and things like that. Yes, of course. Can I show underneath the CTA? If I show the price on top of the CTA, you can move things around. We have I probably didn't show you, but even if it's a sort of a monolith widget, and you can control the styling and move things around, different positioning. You can also inside the column you can move the pricing on top or on the bottom, or turn it off and put the pricing, build it in a different way, right? With our text element, for example, right? You build a nice big $59 on your page, and then you link that with the dynamic pricing from the product, and that will be filled in automatically. So you'll be able to build a custom dynamic templating there without a problem. But I'm thinking that we should, and we will most likely, we will build more interesting pages for the products, right, ourselves, just to give you, and I'm sure Bogdan already has some ideas, just to give you some things to start from, more creative and more to see the possibilities of what's in there. Upsell and cross-sell. I think this is there. We have an option there at the cart that you can turn on, where you show products based on certain criteria, and that can be, I think, considered as an upsell or as a cross-sell, right? When you're just checking out, just to hook you and get this one, right, that works with your I don't know, your pot or your plant or your whatever I've purchased a bit earlier. So I think this functionality, yes, it's available. David, we covered this. It will not be at launch. We don't have the apps marketplace. This is a very not precise decision, but we took the decision very consciously, or how do you call it? My English fails me at this hour, because we want to launch Brizy Shops first without the marketplace. We can turn it on, it's not a problem, but the problem is that the applications there, some of them might not work. So without marketplace, then we will reach out to you to make a short list, 10, 15, 20, whatever, list of applications that are the most popular ones and need to be used, or you will use them. and we'll tackle them one by one and install them, see if they work, and then launch them, and so on and so forth. So this is how we'll approach it. Bob, it's a very interesting question. I want to put it on the screen because you know me, I'm very transparent with everything you're asking. I don't know the answer to this, but I understand why you're asking this. The third-party affiliate programs like Rewardful, if they will track during checkout. This is an interesting question. I don't know the answer to it, but we can look into it. And it's please send it to me, Bob, on email, dimi@brizy.io. I'll forward it to our colleagues, and we'll try to get you the answer. Of course, you can look into Ecwid as well a bit to see if they do this. If they do this, we will do this because we. But send me the question, and we will try to find the answer to that. Yes, I think that, so David asked, when you change the status to shipped, does it automatically send an email to the client? I think it does. And you can edit the email messages. Yes, you can turn on or off the notification if you want to have that. And you can control the email messages actually in the entire code to create anything you want there. I didn't show that, but you can do it. I know for a fact. Sony, this is amazing. Sony, this is amazing. I agree. I'm very excited about it. I think we've covered the most questions. I think I'll put Erica's question here as well. Pricing is good since Ecwid charges 30, 55, and 130 for monthly plans. That's correct, and not only that, they are charging euros, not dollars. Euros is a bit more powerful than the dollar, so you'll be paying a bit less even with the transaction between the currencies with Brizy. So I think you'll get the better deal with us, but it's not only about the deal. You get better prices with us no matter what, because this is how reselling works usually. I would argue that the most important part, or something that is more important to consider, is not a couple of euros or a couple of dollars, but the integration that happens in Brizy Cloud, because you will not ping pong around from Ecwid modifying the shop, come to Brizy and do whatever, then go back to Ecwid, and then go back to. So you'll have the integration directly in Brizy Cloud, and you'll modify everything there, and it's a deeper integration that we've been working on for months and months. So this is I would argue that is more important than a couple of dollars. Yes, you missed it because I should have included it inside the products and inside the website. There is a review, of course, functionality that comes in the shops. You need to just turn it on, and the reviews will appear based on the reviews that the users will give to the products they purchase. So yes, the reviews functionality is there. I didn't show it. I didn't show it in my example today. No, Mikhail, this is not the pricing for white label. The pricing for white label is, of course, comes and we're offering some discounts actually for the white label partners. So in order to build some leeway for you to have a bottom line, we'll be offering some discounts. Once we launch, we'll send you an email. We'll get on a call. Actually, you can set up a call with me with us on the website as well if you want to find out more. But once we launch, we will notify you. We'll tell you all about it, the pricing, and how you can offer this functionality to your users. The difference between Brizy and Ecwid. The difference between Brizy and Ecwid: Brizy Cloud is a website builder. And Ecwid is e-commerce functionality, and as you can imagine, they work very well together because we are offering Brizy Cloud with shopping functionality via Ecwid. Yes, Erica, 20% less if you're purchasing yearly. Yes, Don, the are killing me. Yes, sorry about that. It's a bit late here. My English is the English is not my native language, so probably. But I saw your message at some point, and I made the conscious efforts not to too much. So hopefully that was appreciated. Alberto, will Brizy Shops include a product listing with integrated product search? This feature is crucial as it's currently not available in Brizy Cloud or Brizy Shopify, and even Brizy official website, Brizy.io, likes this feature. You are right, Alberto. This is one of the functionality that comes from Ecwid, and we are working to integrate that. It's a new widget or a new element, let's call it, which is a listing for the product that comes from Ecwid that has also that filtering system, right? And you can select the pricing or sorting on different criteria and things like that. This is something definitely that will come. I don't know if it will come early May when we'll officially launch, but I know that this is on the roadmap, and my colleagues are looking into it and will work on it. So yes, this will this listing of products will definitely come with that nice filtering option or section. Alberto, we'll end up with your comment. We're 17 minutes over our 1 hour. I see that Brizy Shops with Ecwid is very robust and offers almost the same functionality as Shopify, but with the power design of Brizy Cloud. Congratulations on this achievement. We hope everything works perfectly. Alberto, thank you a lot. We're as usual with everything we're adding in the Brizy ecosystem, and today or very soon in Brizy Cloud with this Brizy Shops functionality. We are very excited about it. It's something that we've worked very hard on it to make it as seamless as possible, and there are still things that can be done to make it more seamless, let's say, or make it even a deeper integration inside the platform. For example, the marketplace applications, which we want to tackle, but we want to tackle in a way that makes sense. Thank you very much for being here. I think we'll conclude this webinar here. I hope you are as excited as we are. How excited I can be it's almost midnight here in Bucharest. Let me give you some, if it works. Let's see if it works. Some hearts for our Brizy community. Thank you very much for being here and for your support across the years. We're very excited about it. JP is working on some videos that will be launching after we launch Brizy Shops. So stay tuned. I'm excited to send those emails when we announce the launch, and you come put your hands on it and build some amazing shops using Brizy Shops. We'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. Excellent. Thank you very much for being here. Let's keep in touch. I'll see you in the next one.